Hey YouTube, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good, and you probably don't know me, and that may be because this channel is pretty new, so let me introduce myself. My name is aaaand and I'm making videos about filmmaking and filmmaking gear, so if you like this stuff as well, just subscribe to the channel and stay posted. So, we all love movies, right? One of those things that make movies so special is that they use specific gear to get those beautifully silky smooth footages. Today I want to show you 5 of those techniques that I use myself as well to help you get started getting that beautifully silky smooth footage. Wait, 3 things left. First of all, if you've got any questions, just ask them in the comments. Second, you don't necessarily need a gimbal, you can also do this with a steadycam or a glidecam. And third, you gotta keep practicing this stuff. Alright, that's enough. Let's get to the first one. So the first one is a bit trivial, but you really need to do this. You gotta stay in motion. Gimbals and steadycams are exactly made for this purpose, so that you can stay in motion and the camera footage is still silky smooth. So staying in motion can mean anything from moving towards or moving away from your subject or circling it. For example, while shooting an advert for a burger restaurant, you can circle around the burger that you're filming. I made a little cheat sheet for you guys, which you can download from my website. On this sheet are some examples of how you can move in different environments, so yeah, take a look, it's free. Number 2, foreground, background. Another nice technique is to divide your picture into a foreground and into a background. Now, if your subject is in the foreground and is not moving, but you move around your subject, the background will be moving pretty fast. It will be moving faster than the foreground, than your subject, you know? This works really beautifully if you use a lens with some pretty shallow depth of field and your subject is in the foreground and only it is in focus. Now the background is smoothed out, and then at the end of the day you can enjoy the footage like this. I shot this with exact this technique. Alright, number 3 is a bit more difficult to realize. So let's say you're filming a model for a lookbook video. So what you're essentially doing is that you are moving with the movement of the subject, and then at the peak of action, for example, looking towards the camera, you stop as well. So at the peak of action, you stop. And if you do all of this smoothly and with a smooth stop, you get beautiful footage. One takes. I love me some one takes. You know what you can film beautifully with gimbals? One takes. If you don't know what a one take is, let me explain. You've got one director of photography who holds the camera and moves around for 4 or 5 or 6 or 10 or 20 minutes straight. And later in post-production, you don't cut the edit. So sure, we can't do 10 or 20 minute long takes, however you can do 20 or 30 second long takes. And this can be realized beautifully with gimbals. For me personally, I think that one takes or long takes are really hypnotizing. And you can use this hypnotizing effect for your advantage and give your movies tons of spice. It's getting pretty dark in here. I hope this light does the job. So there's this last technique that I also want to talk about. This technique involves panning and tilting the gimbal or the glidecam towards or away from your subject. This technique can be applied especially well with, for example, architecture or trees when you're outside, around big buildings. You can use this in music videos or especially well when using slow motion. Alright, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed these 5 techniques and can apply them in your videos. I'm stoked on what you can create, as I'm pretty new in making these YouTube videos. I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel and left a like, and also comment on which technique you like the best. I think that's it. Yep.